Hey guys, so we said, was it last week or the week before?
I can't remember at this point.
Well, we said we were going to make a new heckin'
Reddit cringe channel.
And it's called Terminally Online.
Because I'm sick of your fucking gurning.
Yeah, the problem is, I like doing role-playing stuff, but I like to mix it up from time to time. See if you're doing like the
and
one
I like
thing.
to feel better about myself a lot of the time, so I like to read Reddit cringe.
Yeah.
You know, going through a hard time in my life, let me read about someone else's trauma.
Yeah, exactly. So like, we've set up the channel. We don't know when the first video will be posted.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't be too long.
Yeah.
Hopefully sometime this week, if I be honest
Yeah,
with you.
this week or next, we'll just play it by ear and see
How
what
it gets
tickles
on.
our fancy. We want to make the first video good.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you can't really be good if it's got a cringe, though, can it?
well, good cringe.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm a connoisseur of cringe at this point.
The cringe makes all your toes curl.
Yeah, but no, I decided for the artwork, we went for Saturn eating his children.
Yes.
With please be patient, I have autism hat.
Yeah.
Because I think that really sums up modern internet
Modern Reddit.
quite well, if I'm being
Yeah.
honest with you. So look, check that out. Links down below. Also, we got some books, all that junk. You guys know the
You
stuff. Look, let's just jump into this. The most beaded Neckbeardia there is. What's the dumbest way your character or someone else at your table died, or the most unexpected? Tell me this isn't beat for us.
Oh, it is.
It feels like beat for us, but I will oblige.
You know, if you went out of your way to do it.
Alright, we'll go for it.
Not a character death, but the most unexpected thing that happened to me was running Sunless Citadel for a party that were essentially murder hobos. Get fed up with them due to how reckless and dumb they were, that by the time they reached Balak... No, it's Balak.
Is it Balak?
Excuse me, check yourself before I wreck you.
Is that not a place down south, Balak?
Balak, yeah, it is.
That's what I thought. Balak.
It's where the pottery comes from.
Is it? I?
Yeah, we've got nice mugs downstairs.
Oh, well, there you go then.
The big bad evil guy at the end, he calls them out, listing all the nasty stuff he saw them doing during all the campaign as a way to suggest they are as evil as him, if not more. Well, they actually felt bad for it, apologised, believed Balak was working on something good. He wasn't, he lied. And left without any treasure or final fight. One PC even stayed behind to help Balak and make up for their deeds. I could not believe I actually talked them out of a fight as the big bad evil guy. The next campaign, we're still playing a homebrew. 10 years later, where the PC that stayed with Balak became a necromancer too, and is the current big bad evil guy.
Oh, that's a good way to do
good.
it. I like that.
It all comes around.
You know what? I'm happy for them. That's it.
I'm pretty amazed that you were able to do that too.
Absolute sorcery.
Yeah. This is a story all about how my life got flipped and upside down.
Whatever happened to Cop On?
I know.
Cop On and come
disappeared.
back.
I really enjoyed that story.
Yeah, and you know the thing is, it's not like you to enjoy 40k.
I know, and I really enjoyed it. So, like, come on.
Come on, man. Where you at?
So, this is a story where I was DMing a 3.5. The party is clearing out and reclaiming a defunct base that had been overrun by undead in service to Okris. Oris.
It doesn't matter.
Whatever. And then...
It's Forgotten Realms. Who cares? Honest to God, who actually cares about Forgotten Realms?
What did you say it was?
I'm pretty sure it's...
No, it's Orcris.
He's a big demon guy.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Honestly, no one cares about Forgotten Realms.
Look at me, I'm the demon now.
Yeah, exactly.
And then sealed by its original occupants after they evacuated the base. So eventually they get to this lounge area and are ambushed by Bodix.
Who cares? Forgotten Realms, am I right? Honest to God, though, who actually likes Forgotten Realms? My favourite D&D setting is Forgotten Realms. Get out.
One comes out from under a couch, one comes out of a closet, and so forth.
Is that it?
Comes out and goes, yes!
Yes! Sweet and stop.
Bodix have a death glare that is save or die. I'm gonna slay.
No, you know what the death glare is? It's blue steel or cold steel.
Yes, cold steel. Blue steel.
Is it? I can't remember now.
You can force a percentile roll by averting your eyes, or avoid the effect by closing or covering them completely. The party
don't look at his booty.
the party knows that these things are and what these things are and what they do. They take mitigating actions appropriately. So one player, a dwarven fighter, has his eyes closed when an automated door opens and another Bodic strolls past him. He rolls a listen check and rolls high enough to know a Bodic is the one coming out of the door, as it makes some spooky sounds as it walks.
How do you make gay spooky sounds? Really? I don't know what
I don't know.
What did gay ghost say?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah. What a gay ghost say.
Stein.
I don't even know where we are. This
I get it.
Like,
so he asked to attack of opportunity, and I tell him to roll his percentile mischance because he's fighting blind. He asks me, can I open my eyes? I got a tanky fort save, I'll be fine. So I say, sure. He opens his eyes and looks straight into the Bodic's gaze before he makes his attack. Rolls the fort save, rolls a natural 1, dies. It was literally the only way he could have failed the save, but somehow he managed it. What's even funnier is this dude loved the whore luck reroll effects and got feats and magic items they allowed him to reroll shit. He had already expended them all on previous encounters, so they couldn't save him from the one.
Heck in that one moment.
It's just a bad luck.
It's just a roll of a dice.
Roll of a dice, my guy.
Can't kill the gay demon. Gay demons.
Gay
demon, whatever they are. Turn to stone. I don't know. I don't care. Forgotten the albums. Am I like, guys? Let's just keep going.
Deck of many things. That's all, really. The DM had a habit of dropping it into loot when he wanted to end campaigns messily.
Honestly, it's fun. I don't care.
It is
fun. It's going to wreck your campaign if you're trying to do anything serious.
No, just don't use it.
Everything's going out the window.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, if you... like,
it's not bad. It's fun.
It is fun.
Especially if you're playing a one-shot. See, at the end, have you
ever actually had it in and it hasn't been a fun session? Give me that. Or are you the type of person that's like, some 5e YouTube channel told me the deck of many things is really bad, actually?
Did Matt Mercer tell you that? Did Matt Mercer tell you that?
No, he would honestly, he would probably encourage it, but you guys know the type of channels I'm on about, so let's just keep going, will we?
We had a guy who tried to use his magical, intelligent warhammer to bash through a boarded up window while low on health and separated from the party. He critical failed, rolled again to determine the severity of the failure. Another one. DM rolled that the hammer bounced off and hit him for 1d6. He had 5 HP. He died from self-inflicted concussion. And that's how we ended up with a clinically depressed Warhammer.
Aww. Sad worm. I don't know, guys. I know magic talking swords and weapons are really common, but anytime I've ever came across one, it's like, that's a demon. I ain't trusting
That's because the only person who ever has them is Jonathan.
Yeah, actually.
And he always fucks with them.
Yeah, that was you know what? I'll tell that one. So we had this Vorpal sword. It was kind of cursed. It killed him in the end. But he would it was constantly trying to make him like roll saves and stuff like this, and he would just like leave it in like buckets of acid overnight and stuff. But eventually,
and then he wonders why.
But eventually, and he was playing. I think it was a Warforged Paladin. He was playing that Paladin for a long time, which is unusual because he would like cycle through characters. They would all just die back to back, and then he would have one that would last for a good amount of time. Yeah. And then he would cycle through again until he find another one. Does that make sense? You guys know the type of guy. You guys know exactly the type of guy he's like. But he just lopped his own head off, to be honest with you. It was working pretty well. Have you ever lopped your head off with a Vorpal sword before?
No, but I wish.
I don't know. I was trying to think of a joke there. I had nothing to go with. I had absolutely nothing to go with. Sorry, guys. I was really... you won't get this in the video because I edited it up, but like... okay, never mind. Let's just keep going. I didn't have a joke, okay? Didn't you guys have a joke to throw in there? I don't have a joke, okay? Normally I'm quite good at bringing up, fuck this, come on, let's go.
So, I don't know if you know this, but we've got a website with lots of models. And whenever I say lots of models, I mean lots of models. We've got models for any setting that you can think of. With humans with biddies, animals that shouldn't have biddies but do have biddies, dwarves and elves with biddies. Look, we've got a lot of smut models. But it doesn't stop there. We really do have models for anything and everything. And to be honest, they look so good. Chef's kiss, so good. But it's not all smut for all you good Christian Minecraft server players. We've got you covered. And we even got the weebs covered too, which is unusual for this channel because we don't like weebs.
The weebs aren't that bad, okay? They're just fun to laugh at.
We also have 5th edition subclasses and adventures, which some of them are free for download, and we sell a physical printed copy of Steel Water as well, and you can request a signed version if that's your thing, where I'll draw a penis on it for you.
If you want us to sign a couple of decks, we'll give you decks, okay, guys? That's what we want.
Anyway, if you enjoy what we do here, go ahead and check out the website. It helps us out so much, and we don't need to worry about our YouTube overlord striking down another one of our channels. Our website is also now available as an app on Android. Also, and the winner of the daily giveaway is this guy! Yay! Woo! Woo!
Look, anyway, in for a chance to win, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, automatically entered in.
And to claim the prize, you just send an email to neckbeardiacontact@gmail.com. Let's go back to the video. This player was overall just a dumbass. First time he waved down an adult black dragon to talk to it at level 3.
Hey, cool with the racism, guys, alright?
Oh.
Just because he was black? Just because he was black? Is that
Is that
your
what you
reason?
said?
Is that your reason? He's a black dragon? You wouldn't be saying this if it was a green dragon,
Or if it was a white dragon.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I got to say about that. I mean, it was a dragon and all, but like... Alright, okay, I can't go with that joke any further, guys. I'm going to get in bother if I say anything.
Same player had his next character die by being teleported to hell after drawing it from what was described as a cursed deck of many things.
Okay, you know what? We already talked about that. But a cursed deck sounds like kind of cool. It sounds like a
Isn't a deck of many things cursed anyway? Like, come on.
I mean, yeah, you get some good stuff in it, but there's a lot of bad stuff in it.
Yeah,
so, like,
exactly.
I would argue they're all cursed, but like, you know, hey, like that's like roll of the dice.
Yeah.
You know, fine. Like, if it's cursed, then there's got to be at least one really good one on.
Yeah, it's like going through Tinder. You know, there's got to be at least one.
There's bound to be at least one. Is that not a thing? I remember.
Oh, they're all axe murderers.
There was one. I was reading a thread. This was a wee while back, and it was talking about what actually happened. Do you remember like pickup artists? Do you remember pickup artists?
Remember them?
They don't exist anymore. What happened to them? Like enough. And I was reading the thread, and some guy was saying essentially what it came down to was they all came to the same conclusion, where it was a matter of mathematics. Where it's like if you just keep trying, you'll get somewhere eventually. However, things got bad, and there's a lot of guys out there that just will not get anything.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But then again, you know, like a perfect example. Sorry to go off topic. There was this guy. He was in the old work, and he stunk of desperation. And I mean, he would ask.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
And I think he probably got the same advice of like, man, it's just a matter of numbers. You just got to keep going. But the thing was, all these girls know each other, so
and whenever you're asking each one, will you go on a date with me? But then they say no, so you go to the next one. It's like, no, because I'm your 7th in line. I'm not going to go with you.
Yeah, it gets kind of pathetic after. Yeah. I'm going to assume that's where the guy had got the idea from, or that's what I'm going to assume. It's like, man, it's just numbers. I'll just I don't know. I'll
try until they put out a restraining order.
I appreciate his dedication, because I don't know about you. I don't know if I could get turned down by so many people and also be seen as like an absolute like.
I don't know. You got turned down by me a couple of times, but you still kept coming after me.
Here, like it worked out in the end, though, didn't it? Here, just because you said no, I knew you meant was actually yes. Right? Okay. Look, never mind. Look, let's just keep going, guys. All right.
Party full of newbies, including the DM. Save for me. Session before I joined, the party ended up TPKing themselves by attacking a quest-giving spider lair and the spider itself. Decision making is so poor, DM lets them respawn at a point without their material. Joining group takes up leader role. Oh, join group take up leader role, sorry. Shit gets done, but still is slow because of newbie DM and schedule conflicts. eventually make it to a wealthy city. Most of the party does menial labour to buy armour for our pally. Later that day, after my character tells the party to buy food and rooms while I look for work/rumours, rest of the party end up whoring out themselves, including the cleric and pally, end up being with the same succubus. Oh shit, we gonna die. Session ends there. Miss next session due to personal stuff. Ask DM for the skinny. Male Barb tries and fails to buy drugs. Female Barb gets wasted, ends up dying in lava.
What do you mean? Wait, we're in a city. How did you go into the lava pit?
In my game, class is fighter, but my real role is Tard Wrangler. What the hell? How do you go so quick? Like you weren't there for one session.
To be fair, like, you know, look, it sounds kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. I think I honestly
just
think
pouring yourself out.
Like, no, not that part, but like the whole going in lava.
The succubus does sound kind of fun.
I asked a wizard the other like a wee while back.
No, you asked a fella who thinks he's a wizard.
Right, okay, well, let me tell the story. So I asked the guy, how do I summon a succubus to suck my soul out of my dick, asking for a friend, of course. And he says to me, well, I don't think that's an actual serious question. However, so the guy's like a Freemason mixed with like a wizard, so he's like...
He's not a fucking wizard, my guy. It's the same whenever white girls call themselves Wiccans. Like, stop it.
Well, anyway, look, he says...
he's going to watch this and put like a spell on me or some shit.
You know, oh, guys, I'm not even joking.
Finish your story.
Right, okay. Anyway, he told me I don't want to be summoning succubuses because that's a bad idea. Because demons are up to no good. What you want to do is summon yourself some angelic shit. So what he's going to kind of say is lay on blowjobs. Am I right, guys? That's my unironic advice from a wizard. Like, the guy's top class is on wizard to be a guy. He's a qualified wizard.
Okay.
No, on the other point is, I'm not even joking. You guys need to go right now. Go on to Etsy, type in spellcasting, and just see what there is. I'm not even joking. Me and Megan are getting in on this business. I am going to look in how to cast spells. I'm going to say, well, Megan, you've got a bit of gypsy in you, so you got that gypsy.
I've got a lot of gypsy in my
And we can also mix in maybe a bit of druidic. You know, we're throwing a bit of Irish language to really, like, the Americans.
Or just count to 10.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can say. If you're doing 3 in a can or a shit shot up knee J, but put it in like
spell talk. Yeah, just copy some spells from Charmed.
I'm not even the Catholic and I can count to 10 in Irish.
Yeah, well, there you go. But yeah, check that out. I'm not even joking. See if you want to guys want to...
I am the sun and...
Look, all I'm saying is check it out because I think we can cast
and I just buy a load of fucking crystals.
I know, we're going to have to buy a crystal. We're going to have like a setup for like an altar of sorts. Yeah. We're going to have to get a load of candles and whatnot.
Yeah.
But...
old scriptures that I die with tea bags and all.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Trust me, we're going to be the best witch and warlock couple ever. No, actually, we're not witch and we're druids, by the way.
No, I'm a Wiccan.
Okay, you can... No, what about gypsy, though? You can put more gypsy... And what's a gypsy spellcaster? What is a gypsy spellcaster right now? It would be through blood, so it would be technically a sorceress.
Big issue.
Kind of. A big issue. The Americans will never understand what that is.
They won't.
A big issue. Anyway, look, let's keep going, guys. We'll do 1 or 2 more, alright?
Long ago in a 3.5 campaign, my player had a major brain trust groomthink syndrome and somehow convinced each other that getting on their shitty wooden wagon and ramming it straight into a fortified castle wall was a good idea.
Hey, I did something like that.
You know what? It doesn't sound like the worst idea, to be fair.
I've heard worse.
I guess they thought that they would just burst through it dramatically. But I rolled that they slammed into it, took a bunch of damage, which sent half the party into negatives. They were already pretty hurt, and alerted the bad guys nearby. They walked out and forced a surrender from the one remaining player who wasn't knocked out during the crash. He was quickly tied up and watched his down party members be coup de grace before being executed himself. Out of 6, only 2 players survived. The rogue, who had a crazy high jump skill that managed to jump off the cart right before the impact onto a nearby roof, and the party druid, who was the only one who refused to go along with the plan and was instead watching the entire thing happen from atop the hill they were rolling down. It sounds like some Monty Python shit.
No, it actually, you know what, that is Monty Python. That is a Monty Python sketch, come to think of it. So I'll give you my one. I think Gertrude was actually DMing this game. He wasn't happy with us because we set horses on fire. But so like we were.
Was that the one where you tried to have child slavery?
No, that was in his Veil Guiders game.
Oh,
so
right.
it was. That was actually on a live stream. So it was when we sold the elf. It wasn't child slavery, by the way.
Oh, was it not?
No, it was just normal human trafficking. Get it right, okay? I'm not a monster. So there was two elves. And we managed to go on it. One was a pretty Femboi, and the other one we just put makeup on. He didn't look good at all. He wasn't passable at all. We didn't really get much money for that one. But here, look, it was Garbu's fault. He said, "Oh, what's here? Traffickers."
And what's the one about the horses on fire?
Okay. Anyway, so we're
similar to this. James gets so derailed.
So
imagine James as a DM.
I have fun, okay? So anyway, look, we're on this big bridge, and there was like an ent or something, if I remember. So anyway, there's no way it was going to one-hit us. So we did a few things where we were like, right, we got a bit of time, we got this cart, we got some horses. Fire? What can we do? Can we set the cart on fire? Yes, we'll set the cart and the horses on fire. It's on a bridge, it's going to have to run straight, and it'll hit the end, yeah. That sounds like a banging idea. Yeah, come on. It'll totally deal with the end. It didn't do anything. I think it went off into the water. Garbu wasn't happy. We set horses on fire. You guys know what Garbu feels about horses. He was not happy about the animal cruelty in that session.
So animal cruelty and human trafficking is what James gets up to in games.
Yeah. The only stupid death... Okay, right, we'll finish up here. So, the only stupid death I can think of is we were playing... It was a game with Garbu. I think it was a live stream. And he blew our heads off, so he did. I can't remember what it was. It was like some psychic strike and he criticaled on it and head just exploded. I was playing the North FC subclass, so I was. He just died, and then I can't remember what happened to Tail and Jonathan. Was Mittens there? Yeah, it was Mittens was there as well. My stupidest not character, but NPC death. I shot an NPC woman in the face with rock salt in my peg leg gun as Gobby, but I still shot her in the face. She died. Oh. The only other time, this is another one. I actually killed a load of elves by accident, guys.
By accident?
Yeah, it was byproduct.
Kill the night fears, it's alright.
It was Tomb of Horrors, and you guys know the gender bending them. So Gobby put up a load of flyers in the Elven district looking for, anyone looking at any sex changes, anything like that. Course, we got all the elven fanboys lined up. We took them off in the ships. Now that room does do a bit of psychic damage, and there was a chance of death. I got 5,000 a pop, so I did alright. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, that's where we're going to end today. I don't really know what else to say on that. I probably shouldn't be telling how.
Shouldn't be telling that.
I probably shouldn't be telling it. It's actually in the module though. You know what? That's also why all the 5e. There's a ton of channels, and they all say Tomb of Horrors is actually incredibly problematic.
Because of the gender bending room?
No, it's because of how difficult it is. Because it sounds like a skill issue. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, it sounds a skill issue. Also, put your dick in the hole.
Yeah, that was you. You tried to throw me in the hole.
Yeah, I did. I just wanted to see what would happen.
Well, anyway, what have you done? No, I can't really think of any.
Apart from a hammer.
No, we've told that incident before, so we have. Yeah, you haven't done anything really that stupid.
No.
Not really that wow. Anyway, look, what have you guys done? Have you guys done anything really stupid? Is there something that you really think back on? It's like, well, I had fun.
In game or out of game? I'd like to hear
what's the stupidest thing you did in person? I can't tell you that. Then once. Oh, then there's that other time I killed the bard by accident, but I've already told that story.
You've told that one so many times.
Yeah, so there's no point. I'm not going to bother telling that one. I actually felt really bad, and turns out the guy actually watches the channel, but he didn't know.
It was us.
It was us until I actually told that story for the first time, and then he messaged me on Facebook. It's like,
I was the bard.
I've actually been watching you guys for a while. So I thought it was kind of funny. But anyway, look, that's where we're gonna love yous and leave yous. Check out the new channel because helps us out a lot.
Yes,
and we know
there
you
will
guys
be a
enjoy.
video up on it soon.
We know you guys love a bit of letter cringe, but it's a bit sketchy doing it these days. You guys know how it is. YouTube is YouTube, and
that's all we have to say on the
honestly, we're going to be like
Susan and her stanky ass.
we're going to be completely banned from the internet anyway within 3 years for like hate speech or something.
Yeah,
so like
something like ridiculous like that.
You guys know the goalposts have been moving for years at this point. Like what, since like honestly 2015.
Yeah,
the goalposts have just been constantly moving.
Yeah,
so like it's only a matter of time before we get
time.
wiped out. But anyway, yeah, look, hopefully you guys enjoy all that stuff. Anything else to say now?
Nah, but look, check website, all that stuff, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.